Hi, everybody. This is Jeffrey, and this is Right Color, and this is the reading for the general and the major and the lieutenant for October 16th through the 23rd. Sound effects. So aside from the echo, you might hear children screaming and dogs barking. What can I tell you? It's Mexico. If I wait for everything to be quiet, I'll do it at 2 in the morning. The lighting will be terrible, as well as the sound. So things as they are. Maybe that's the little message. Things as they are. There are a lot of children in the building. There are a lot of children in the neighborhood. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. As you know, I just moved to Mexico City permanently. Well, temporarily, permanently, I think permanently. And I'm having a big sale on my website. Everything is on sale. Handmade t-shirts like this, handmade scarves, readings, IET, pocket squares, bags. Please visit. The information will be below. Readings are also on sale. All the information is below. What can I tell you? Oh, it's very quiet here at night. It's very quiet here at night. Okay, so this is for the collective. I already did a collective reading. I did a live video yesterday. I'm running late because I didn't have internet, but now I do. I'm so chill, and I have to be. I like the light, right? All right, so we begin with the Ace of Cups, which is an incredible card, the King of Swords, and the Page of Wands. So that's interesting that I get 3 different suits. This is about passion. This is about thought or messages. This is really about love and intuition. So, when the Ace of Cups shows up, the Ace of Cups is really like this blessing. It's just this blessing from above. It's like the morning dew. It's like, here it comes. It's a blessing. It's a healing. It's intuition. It's emotional satisfaction. It could also be very easily a new relationship beginning, right? So this new relationship can be with another, or perhaps with yourself, or with God, or with the children of the building. And then I have the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is really an interesting character. I always understand the King of Swords as being really clear-headed. He's like he's probably the most clear-headed person or card in the deck, I would say. And there's an energy about, he really uses his intellect. He's a bit of a butcher. He's a bit of a surgeon. He cuts out what's unnecessary. He just cuts out what's unnecessary. That's what he does, and without an emotional attachment. And then we have the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands, so pages always have an energy of youth and inexperience and enthusiasm, and we can get it done. And it's a beginning. It's also a beginning. And so the Page of Wands, to me, the way I always interpret him is building an oasis in the desert. Because, he doesn't know. He doesn't have the experience. He doesn't talk himself out of it. He doesn't talk himself out of it. He's like, yeah, I have something I got to do, and I'm going to go and do it. And I'm enthusiastic, and here we go. Wonderful. Wow. Then I get the Death card. Death card's a great card. It always gets that weird thing when you watch those scary movies. The Death card is about a complete and utter transformation. Really a complete and utter transformation. We are coming up on the solar eclipse, and on the 25th. So this is really about, what I think this is going on? Okay, I think this is what I'm feeling. This Ace of Cups energy is really about you're allowing and accepting and opening your arms up to a sense of divine love that's, I don't know, bigger, more giving, more comforting, more, I feel like that's what it is. And you're going to cut out what's unnecessary, and you're going to be able to build new things and ignite new passion because you've been transformed. Because the transformation in the death card is so complete. The way I understand it lately is, you know, here I am living in Mexico, and part of me doesn't recognize my life, right? Part of me doesn't recognize my life. Like, I have to communicate in Spanish. The food is different. The climate is different. The way people shop here is different. The everything. It's all, and it's like I almost don't recognize my life. I'm like living in a new place, right? In on so many levels, it's unbelievable. And then we have the lady in the garden, fantastic. So the lady in the garden, that's the Nine of Pentacles. And so if I could bring that down to one word, that would be gain. And it's really about, you know, she's entrepreneurial. She made her own money. She's very grateful. She's full of grace. She understands comfort on a really, really profound level, on a really profound level. So as some of you know, if you watch my other video, I have like a garden upstairs and there's nothing up there yet. And it's like, you know, it's just nice to be able to sit up there. It's just nice to be able to sit up there. So I have two chairs, one's here and one's up there. I'm so overwhelmed with all the things that I have to get or I want to get. It's like, I don't even know where to begin. I kind of don't even know where to begin. And I was at IKEA yesterday and I was getting some stuff for the house, you know, some like kitchen stuff. You know, but with IKEA, you have to be careful with the kitchen stuff because I've gotten spatulas from IKEA that like bend. You know, you try to squeeze the hamburger and the spatula bends. It's not a good idea. But for other things, they, you know, they're good. But it's like, I don't even know where to begin. I guess I need to make a list. Maybe I can get one of those screaming kids to help me. All right, it's abundant. It's the end of a way of thinking. It's a Ten of Swords. It's the end of a way of thinking. So there's an old way of thinking that's dead, and a new dawn is rising because the old way is dead. There's no room. That's what the King of Swords comes through. That's why the Death card comes through. It's like it's all new. I said something really similar last week. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, it's just second king. So it's knowledge, you know, because kings are always about knowledge. The King of Pentacles knows how to be secure, knows how to be comfortable, knows how to make money, is a businessman, is really practical. So, you know, what I'm also getting? I'm getting that this energy of the King of Swords cutting out old unnecessary things, and the King of Pentacles being really secure and really practical is really what the transformation is. That's what the transformation is. It's not living in a fantasy. It's really living in reality and in the reality of the abundance that you're already in. Because believe me, I'd like to blink my eyes and like I have this incredible garden upstairs with like lounges and, you know, the whole thing. But the reality is, you know, I don't have this, you know, I don't have $10,000 to do that with, but I will. And, you know, you have to move slowly. Yeah, you know, it's like get a chair, get a plant, get another plant, get another chair, etc. Card of joy, card of artistic. This is Three of Cups. The card of, it's also for me, the Three of Cups. It's about joy. It's about celebration. It's about the artistic muses. It's about creativity. It's about creativity that's fulfilling. And then the Knight of Cups. So I have a lot of healing here. I mean, this is my third cup. There's a lot of healing, a lot of intuition, a lot of listening to the messages, listening to yourself, letting go of old ways of thinking that don't work anymore. You know, and in the middle, I have living in the garden. I have attainment. I have attainment. I don't even know what the noise is. It's so insane. And then I have another three. Moving into something new, knowing your ships are coming in, having faith, like a little mini wish card. It's like a little mini wish card. It's like, well, I was really hoping to get that money, and then the money comes through. I was really hoping that this project would work, and the project works. I was really hoping to hear from so-and-so so that we can collaborate, and they call. The Hermit shows up. The Hermit is really about following one's own light. The Hermit is really about moving slowly, digging deep into and digging deep and discovering one's own light, the light of one's own soul. And I think that's really what's going on, because we start the Ace of Cups, and then we're cutting out, you know, the stuff that doesn't work anymore with the 10 and with the King. And then this new healing comes through, and so the new healing comes through the Three of Cups, through the Knight of Cups, through the Ace of Cups, you know, and death happens, you know. So death is all about something dying so that something else can live. So it's like, well, I'm going to let go of these old ways of thinking that say I'm not abundant, that say I'm not intuitive, that says, you know, all that stuff. It's like that's done, because I'm digging deeper, and actually I'm there. Got that one again, and I get the 5. So, you know, so this, I mean, this card, I mean, this is the 5 of Cups. So the 5 of Cups, you know, you look at the iconography, it's pretty dark. Eventually, I'll take the sticker off the bottom. They usually just fall away by themselves. Okay, so the 5 of Cups is, you know, 5 is change. So I feel like it's change. You know what I feel like is going on? It's like I'm letting go of the grief. I'm letting go of the sorrow. I'm letting go of the, I'm letting go of the past. All that emotional baggage that I've been carrying. That's the end of the way of thinking. That's the death card. I'm letting go of all that, and I'm inviting in joy. I'm inviting in healing. I'm inviting in people who will listen to me. I'm inviting in my intuition. I know it's all coming toward me, and I'm deep in touch with my soul. It's really a lovely reading. It's really lovely. Let me show you the little cardies. This light, it's kind of interesting. It's like a little angel light coming through the top of my crown. All right. Oh, listening to one's intuition, cutting out what doesn't work, having enthusiasm toward the future, letting go of the grief, getting in touch with one's own inner light, dissolving all the old thoughts that don't work anymore so that a new dawn can arise, toward gratitude and comfort, a complete and utter transformation. It's also very practical. It's full of joy and healing and hope. Really nice. Blessings. I offer one-on-one readings. Check out my website. Please purchase something, because I really don't want to go back to New York and have to take that stuff to Mexico in order to ship it to the United States again. Doesn't make any sense. All right. See ya. Blessings.